translated, when it is a very simple translation, it will be like, hi to you all, welcome. Now it has to be rearranged. The machine has to rearrange, it has to learn, okay, how to fit it so that it will be some intelligible. So I welcome you all. So that's what I mean to say. Amnorno lamsuko. Okay. So these are the contents of my topic. Not much. I'll just have one slide introduction of computational linguistics, then about some Kokoro, then my portal, where some I'll introduce only 3 portions of it, and then the challenges when we go for translation. Now, this is the Google search. Even by your mobile also you can do Google search. What is computational linguistics? When we search, this is the answer. Computational linguistics is what powers anything in a machine or device that has to do with language speaking, writing, reading, listening. So just now, a moment ago, our Sanjay sir also expressed about this. He has talked about this, where even this computational linguistics can be within that framework. Now, this is another definition from Stanford, how they define. This is more of a technical definition. Scientific and engineering discipline concerned with understanding written and spoken language from a computational perspective. Now, here I am highlighting the term computational perspective. The domain I am working is on text only so far, but I aim to work for even this spoken also. But it will take some time. For now, my area of focus will be only text. So now what I am trying to focus is on the computational perspective. How, now whatever I am speaking, how do you perceive it? How do you translate it? That is my sole focus. Now, let us look into some practical example. Okay, this is Bangla newspaper, Donik Samad, everybody knows. Okay, it's a famous newspaper in Tripura. Now, I have taken only a small clip from here, from the right corner. Can anybody read out? Truck ke dhaka, bike ke. Are you correct? My first question. No. Are you reading it correct? Or is it written wrong?
It is written wrong.
Where is it wrong? No, where? In which line?
Second line.
Okay, let us look into the first line. What is the, vocal interpretation of this? Won't it be trakoke? Can't it be trakoke? Now, when you are interpreting a text into speech, actually you are trying to set a rule. You are trying to set a rule. Now, if you look into this juboko, jubok, why are we giving a vowel sound to the consonant? Why are we giving a vowel sound to the consonant? That means we are setting a rule that any consonant which is in between in the word, we shall add a consonant. But whatever, if there is a consonant at the end of the word, it should be devoid of vowel sound. Now, why are we setting this rule? Because actually we are breaking the rule. That is the main reason. Now, what is the rule? Actually, when I was small, we were studying Hindi. It was very simple Hindi, like that, okay. But all of a sudden, when I saw my kids' Hindi book, then I saw that something new has been introduced. What is that? This halat laka. This is the difference. When we were kids, they did not realize. Later they realized, okay, we made some mistake. Okay, now we have nowhere near halal. So the thing is, we are actually making an exception to what we are reading. So that means we are basically interpreting, it is already in our memory, that's why we are translating, okay. Otherwise, if this bottle had been an AI machine, and if it reads this, the interpretation will be wrong. Why? Because your rule is having an exception. Trakoke, thaka. Otherwise, if it would have been trakke, it should have been written in this way. Trakke. Okay, so this is just one example. Now, let us look into this another example. What is this? Hollow. Now, what is this? No. You just open your Google Translator, it will say jaw. Actually, I am not an expert in Bangla. That's why I had to take the help of Google Translate. So when I tried to read, then it says chol, not cholo. Then whatever the Google Translate is giving, I am also not the right person. You all are there. Those who are native speakers, you can guide me. This is borrow. But what is this? Chor. Now, what is the rule? Under what rule are we actually defining it? What is this? Hello. And this is char. Why is it that we are adding one consonant and all of a sudden we are adding another consonant? Rule changes. But there is no written rule. It is just memory in our brain, That means we are making an exception. Okay. This is motto. And again, it is like motor mod. Do you have any mod? Isn't it? We say. So when we write mod, which one will be first? This is an error in our rule. Similarly, here are there. Okay. Now let me dive into Kokborok. That was just an introduction about how we need to understand the language, how we need to frame. Now this will be just a 2-slide introduction. I will not dive deep into it. There are only more than 1 million speakers only in state of Tripura, but beyond that there may be some other few lakh speakers. Okay, spoken mainly in Tripura. It's a vulnerable language. Vulnerable means at the verge of extinction, not at the verge of extinction, but decline. Now, next is it belongs to the Tibeto-Burman language group. Now, when we are saying Tibeto-Burman language group, it shows some specific characteristics, like say they may be agglutinating, they may be having some special vocal sounds, following some special, vowels or consonants. Okay, very closely related to Bodo and Karo. Prevalently written in Roman or Bangla script right now, but there are some sections who may be promoting for even Devanagari also, or any other script. Like I have heard sir was saying, what was that? Any other? Okay, Aima. Okay. Yes. Okay, fine. So this is only about Kokborok. Okay. Now when we look into the morphology of Kokborok, now we are diving deep into it. Morpheme. What are the morphemes? Like say it may be Kutum Kukrokna. This is a single word. Now this can be said this is the main, say the root word. Then we have suffixes, which defines its inflection. Okay, like say when this is not there, it is adjective. When it is there, it becomes plural. When it is there, then it will be something else. Okay. Then Kiching Song, it may be like say, if it is single, it is friend. If it is song, that means plural of a friend, many friends. Okay. And this agglutinative nature, I will discuss in another slide also. Then there are some personal pronouns, me, you, I, like that. Okay, I don't know. Okay, then postpositions are there. Now this is very special feature. Why? Because it is just similar to any other Indian language. Okay, like say in Hindi also, we do not use prepositions normally. We use postposition. Ram, ka. Ram, ne. Okay, we use postposition. In English, we use of, ram, is, ram. Okay. So now these are the prefixes. Now these prefixes, okay, and these are the suffixes, which the use of the suffixes creates some inflection. It changes the nature of the word. Now the thing is, one special, it may be a special challenge or feature. It can be a drawback as well as an advantage. Like say the number of words in Kokborok are minimum. I mean limited. So the thing is, learning the Kokborok word is easy, but again this creates a problem because the same with the bottom word only I will be expressing 2-3 things. Okay, same word. So then you have to go for intonation, as sir has said. There has to be some certain sort of expression that has to be made along with that same word. Okay. Now, when we look into Sanskrit, it has a certain level of agglutinative nature. This is a simple agglutinative nature. But if I show the next slide, then I will not be able to pronounce. You have to express it. Can anybody read this one? Chapter 2, verse 2 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Yes, please, this one. Actually, I am not reading because I practiced yesterday. I tried, I failed. It takes more than 1 minute to, even first register, understand, register, understand, register, understand. Okay. I had to go through 700 verses of Gita to find out this. Okay. So this is one. So you see the level of agglutination, that the entire sentence is made of only one word. Okay. Cock there is also a level of agglutination, but normally we do not use it. We think that we do not have agglutination, but actually we may sometimes use it unknowingly. Okay, now it is coming up as the literature is developing. 2 or 3 more words may come up to find out to become a more compounded word. Okay. And these are the slangs in Cockburrow. How many Cockburrow speakers are here? Can you please raise your hand? Okay, so many will find that, okay, I've been speaking this, but I did not know that it is a slang. Like say, shigli. It's a very common word. Juboti. So just because I'm following Bangla, so since Bangla has Jubati, so Cockburrow is shigli. But actually there is no word like shigli. It's just, copying of the Bangla. So it has to be Buri Shikla. Because in Cockburrow, there is no word like shikli. In Cockburrow, the age of the person has been divided. Chirai, okay, Kului means baby. Chirai, then Chasloksa, Shikla, young, then Okra, Chakra, like that. It has no male female. In case of Cockburrow, there is no male female. Either it is old or young. In addition, you have to add male, female later on with some other word. Okay. Then just today morning, your name? Suman. He called up, sir, I will come from that way. He used the word hiker. Didn't you? Okay. Now the thing is, at my home, I do not permit slang. Even to a slight, instant, I do not permit the use of slang words to my kids. If I hear, instantly I make correction. Because what happens is, the slang he is using, this particular slang, this was introduced, I can correctly and very surely say, it was introduced around 60-70 years back. Okay, my aunties used to say when we were small, we started talking in this way. But the thing is, the elders are not correcting the younger generation, so the younger generation thinks whatever they are speaking, that is correct. Okay, but the thing is, this is the challenge. Now I will be handing over to our Shuman also, that they have to correct themselves as well as other younger generation also. Okay.
Sir, may I interrupt?
Yes, yes.
So, if you are saying the slang is basically the distorted version of a particular word, it is not the gali we use.
No, slang is not gali. Slang doesn't mean gali.
Okay.
Slang का मतलब गाली नहीं
So
होता.
it is the distorted version of a particular word.
Yes, like say, as sir was also saying, Bangla also has different, dialects. A word from one dialect may be a slang for another dialect. That can happen. Okay, but it doesn't mean that it is not a word. It is a word. But the problem is when I do into language translation, this will fail the rule. Because Thai is not a word. It is like, this Sylheti. What is the nature of Sylheti? I see more influence of Afghan or Pathan language. Like say they use more of like that, isn't it? Persian, more of Persian influence. Khita. Isn't it? Not Urdu. I will say Persian. Because Urdu is a language which is mixture. It's like a dal bhat made up of many languages. So it's more of a Persian influence. Okay. So likewise, here also it has to be he, her. But to just when the kid starts talking, they start omitting. they start omitting certain words. Okay, so these are some of the slangs. Like say tonica. Toni is not a verb. Toni is not a verb. What is the verb? V-E-R-B verb. It is ton. So it has to be corrected to tonka, not tonica. Okay. Now you may have seen this dictionary. Many of you may have seen this dictionary. This was the first dictionary as a child I got from my father. Cockburn dictionary. I was very, enthusiastic. Like for the first time, I did not know Cockburn when I was young. But later on I learned, when I was young, Marathi was my mother tongue. Marathi, Gujarati, I know that. Okay, मला मराठी येते. मले गुजराती आवडे छे. I can speak better than my Cockburn. Okay. So the thing is, this was the book which I got as a child. Now in this, those who are Cockburn native speaker, I would like to request to show me if there is any mistake. Because of this rule, which was there in some page, our some previous authors, like say Kumar also, they made some mistake. It was not their mistake, it was the mistake of the book. This is the scenario where the computer engineers, where the IT engineers have to come to think computationally. Normal person from a literature background will never think like a computer. For them, it is different, but for us, it has to be either yes or no for the rule. If there is nothing in there, you have to make an exception. Okay. So, what is the issue? Can anybody show? Do you see anything wrong here? In 2017, when I created one stemmer, this was the first error that I caught, and I had to make some changes in the code so that based on this, first I created the code, but it showed lot of error, like say 80% accuracy, 70% accuracy. I was thinking like, what is the problem? Then when I saw that this is the reason. Okay, the problem is here. It says that when it is a last K, you add with O, it should be G, but actually it's half correct. The person who published this, they were using Roman script, but they were not, identifying the consonant. They only identified the script, alphabet. They did not identify the consonant. Consonant here is not only K. There are two consonants here. One is K, another is KH. Okay, and another can be G also, NG. G and NG are two different things. Okay, because of which the error was there. When I corrected it, then it was almost like 99% accuracy. Okay. Now, if there had been an AI robot, like say Alexa, I want to give a simple instruction. Okay, what do you understand by this? Bring me a slice of guava. Suppose you are Alexa, you are a robot. You want to interpret it and you will serve as instructed. This is a guava. What is the interpretation of a slice? How does a slice look like? How does a slice look like? See, there comes the confusion. Should it be vertical or like this or flat or? So in English, a slice may have 2-3 meanings, but I will stick into two. One is segmented, another is flat. Okay, flat. Now why I am showing this is because I want to prove that Cockburn is better than English. Very simple proposition. Okay, why? Because up to certain extent, instruction in Cockburn is very precise. But in English, there will be doubt. The AI robot will go in front of the guava, then get confused. It has 2 or 3 ways. One is bring on the plate because it's not clear, or it will go back to the instructor to get it cleared. Should I get segmented or sliced? Once it is clear, then it will bring. Okay. This is one form. This is another form. isn't it? In Cockburg, this is Thaisha, means one whole as a fruit. This is Khatsa. It is very clear. This is Lepsa. It's very clear. There is no space of doubt. But when you go into English, then there is a scope of doubt. That's why I am saying Cockburg is better than English. Okay. Thaisha, Khatsa, Lepsa. Okay. This is for native Cockburg speaker. I will go fast. Okay. Turn around. What will you say? Keeping this return. Return can be this way also, can be this way also. उल्टा भी return कर सकते, सीधा भी return कर सकते. When I think turn around, that is uphill. Okay. Diligently. This is very high level word. Sathare. Okay. Then immortal. Thangla. Okay. Please taste and see. Kisha chana hai nahi. Just a fast practice. Listen carefully. This one I want to ask. Yes, Cockburg speaker who are proud Cockburg speaker, please listen carefully. How will you say? When you say Knachomdi, that means you are talking to focus. Okay. Now, no. The thing is, there are certain terms in very pure Cockburg which you will find funny. Okay. Have you heard of this? You must have heard. Kunju Kandi, but it is rarely used in a common usage. It's a purer form. Okay, Kunju Kandi means wear your ears. When you do literal translation, wear your ears. Okay, it's a literal translation. Sharp edged. Now, what is this? Now, the reason I am giving certain things, actually, my motive of the Cockkeeper portal is, to introduce Cockburg into science, engineering, physics, botany, biology, everything. Because, Cockburg had not been in science. It was never in science or engineering. So when we say edge comes in science. Okay. So what is that? Gana Kubo. Okay. Gana means the edge. Now these are the stop words. I hope many of you will be clear. Or what are stop words? Stop words are those words which are actually not so important. But then my question will be important to whom? If I am a pharmacist, medical terms will be important to me. Drama or say romantic terms will not be important to me. So whenever we say important or unimportant, it's all based on the context. Okay. Now when we talk of translation, if you want to implement translation from English to Cockburg, I would suggest one straight away deletion. What is that? A and the. Before you even do any processing, delete A and the. What is this? These are the articles in English. Because Cockburg does not have articles. Even in Hindi or Bangla, maybe articles are not there. Okay, so straight away you simply delete, because I say a apple or apple. It's all the same, one only. For us it's one only. We never say in normal conversation ekta apple anu. We'll say apple anu. Okay. Now this is the journey of Cockburg dictionary from 1885, 379 words to a maximum of like say 9387. This has been the basis of my work. This has been the basis of my work. I started with 9837. Now it's gone up to 44,000. My target is 1 lakh. I put a target of 6 years for me. Okay, 6 years. 2020 I started. 2026 is my target. Only 2 years left, but I am far behind my schedule. I have only 2 years, but 60,000 words to add. Okay, I am very in the verge of failure for myself. Okay, so now see, my first question will be: is dictionary important? It is important. Is it important that the native speaker will make a dictionary? What is your point? Should a Bengali native speaker create Bangla dictionary? Is it important? I will say it is important. Why? What is this? This is the list made out by Calcutta University, University of Calcutta. Do you find anything shocking? I found one shocking. Everything is acceptable. Okay, loan words are common. Loan words are common. But what shocked me most was this. Portuguese, they came in 15th century in north of Kolkata, Shaptagram. Okay. During 15th century, I cannot believe that Bengali houses were without window. That is not possible. It is not possible at all. That's why I was shocked. How is it that a window is now called a janla in Bangla? It should not have been, it should not have happened. Okay, this was published, this was the first dictionary during the 16th century. So Bengali language lost its native word in 16th century. Okay, other things is acceptable. But what about this janala? It should not have happened. Some may say, what is it? Batayan or something, but those are actually Sanskrit words. And Sanskrit are the language of the priest, not commoner. Common people will not say Batayan. Okay. This is my portal, okay, where even now also it is live. Now there are more than 44,000 words. There are options, okay, translate a newly developing translator, but it's a nascent stage. It may give some wrong result. Lots of models to be implemented and some methodologies or say approaches has to be integrated. It's a very simple form now. Okay, then this is the video of okay, video is not playing. Okay. Okay, so this is how you will enter there. Okay, so you simply type copkeeper.com, then you enter any word here. Okay, then after that click on the search button, just like Google. Now why did I do this? Because people are very much acquainted with Google search. So simply replicate. People are comfortable with it. It's not like I will place a search button here or anywhere. People are very accustomed with Google search. So simply recreate it. Okay, so this is one. Then another is the translator. Now it's in a simple form, just like Google search, Google Translate. I simply recreated the Google Translate. I tried to study the Google Translate. Now the thing is, even in Google Translate also Cogborok is being implemented, but it's not that perfect. I have tried to observe it, but the problem is when I try to implement just like Google, there are some issues. Google uses very high-end servers, and the server I use it's a commercial server with small amount. So it's not that fast enough. So that's why I had to implement this. Please use a dot or a slash, any special character or a space, so that it will give a good result. The server is not, fast enough to give you better result. So you have to at least do this bit. Okay, then it will give you some result. Because it is based on this, that event on key up event. Okay. Then there is one important application that I designed is the analyzer, Cockburn analyzer. Okay, there is no term like analyzer anywhere. Okay, that I just simply created this analyzer. Actually, it's a combination of stammer as well as pause tagger, that means part of speech tagger. Then there's another portion which I did not see anywhere in NLP. It is like you take the affixes and classify it into different segments. This is the part which I like. Okay, if you like it or not, but I like it. Okay, I am satisfied with my work. Now the thing is, why I am satisfied is because Cockburn suffixes, prefix is only one level, but Cockburn suffixes can go up to 5-6 level. So my test case was some difficult words like Muthangzaktrun Laishi Nai. So it's a 6-level word, 6-level suffix. That means it is not a single suffix. In English, like say, if I say thoughtfully, how many suffixes could you identify? There are 2 suffixes. One is thought, full, and ly. When it is thoughtful, it becomes adjective. When you add ly, it becomes adverb. Okay, so the word changes its part of speech as you add the suffixes. Okay. What? It's not coming. This one. So I have to simply skip enable. So I'll just try to skip to those. Just 5 or 10 minutes more, not more than that. Okay. Yes, this analyzer, and when we look into analyzer, what happens is the analyzer consists of it identifies different. It has a pause tagger also. Okay, there are different parts of speech, but it is not similar to Cockburn. English pause part of speech is different. It is just similar to any other Indian part of speech. Like say in Indian languages, they introduce quantifier. Okay, instead of the least item marker. Then there is some part of speech like say unknown, U and K. Okay, so these are included here. Like say postposition is there, then we have quantifier, then unknown. So 4 part of speech has been deleted and 3 has been added. So there is a total of 35 part of speech in the analyzer. Okay, now this is the last slide, but I'll take 5 minutes. Okay, now when we are doing translation, actually, if I am doing translation personally and you are doing translation as a team, or another third person is doing translation as single or team, there is no conflict. Okay, there is no conflict of interest. Interest is the same translation. The only difference will be conflict of concept. The concept will be different. Why? Because now say we may have arguments. Native Cockburn speaker, can you please tell me what do you call election? Chongmari. Or say recently last year I heard the word Chongbari. Something like that. Chongmari. Okay. But the question is, you have to understand the word. What is that? When we say election, it is not an object. It is a process. Okay. When we translate, we have to actually, we should not translate just like that because you have the power, so you will translate just like that. You have to understand what the word is. Election is a process. So there should be the name of the process. So it should not be Chongmari. Chongmari is the symbol. When we say Mari, Mari means symbol. So it should be a process. It should be Chongmu. Okay, that should be the correct word. Now, governor. What is the famous word? What do you say? Haste, Hastepa. something like that. Why? Because we sometimes say Yong Lashkar Kaya means frog of a small well. We can think only up to that area only. But when we think of governor, governor is a person who carries some responsibility. Okay, governor is not concerned only up to state. Governor can be in the board of governors also. Governor can be in companies also. Okay, it can be anything. It is a person who carries responsibility. So what I introduced is Dagipang, the one who actually governs. Okay, then wind, as you can see in some dictionaries. What is it? When you talk about wind, we should understand physics, isn't it? Air is stagnant, but wind is moving. Okay, wind is moving. So in Komborok there are specific word. Air is novar. Novar cannot move. So novar cannot be wind. So that's why it should be boya. Something which makes a breeze, moves, has some action. Okay. Now this is the challenge. This is a challenge, not a problem. Okay. This is not a problem. It's a challenge that as a computer science person, as a person from computer science background, we have limited vocabulary, but we have to solve it. Now, can person from Komborok native speaker speak this? Yes, Shumon, you have to do the video, isn't it? Sign language. Can you read out? Are you right? It can be tamon no. Means what will you drink? I don't know. Or what are you going to say? I don't know. There can be two translations, as sir also mentioned one example. Ruko. So this n, that's why even my analyzer also gives only one result. I have fixed it to word only. There can be two or more than two, result. All the results are correct, but I fix only one. So this is the limited vocabulary challenge. Okay. I have to add what? Context. I have to see for the context. Okay. Now, inaccurate and limited characters in the script. If I write in English, there is also limitation. Here example is only Bangla, but it does not mean only Bangla has limitation. Okay. English also has limitation. The thing is that in English when I use the tonation mark with a diacritic sign. For others it is okay, it is visible. Above A you can clearly see, but when diacritic sign is above I, small I, nobody can understand if there is diacritic sign or not. Okay. Now in case of Bangla or Hindi or any Indo-Aryan language, the issue is we have two tones here, E, U, but in case of A, there is no two tones. There is only single. And A, there is only single. But as a Komborok language, we need what? Two tones. A, we have two meanings. Okay? Two different, totally opposite meaning. So these are the challenges of the Komborok language when we look into, NLP or as a computational linguistic field. So these are the challenges which I will share, I will hand over to you, and you have to look into it and deal with it. Okay, so that's all. Hambai. In Roman script, only as well. Okay. So any questions?
Komborok is also a tonal limitation.
Yes.
How many tones are there?
There are only two tones. But the problem is, as I said, limited vocabulary. Same tone may also have two meanings. None. Drinking, none, you. Okay. So the problem is, as Suman is dealing with, or you as a scientist, you may be dealing with tones. If you work in Komborok, the problem will come when you deal with songs. Song does not have any tonation, and it will be the most difficult task to identify a word in the song. Any more questions?
This you mentioned like two different vowels.
Two different.
So is it only for the tones or maybe some different, is it a
Sutui. Sutui is haldi. Sutui. We write it the same way. Sutui is toilet. So if you change the tone, it's very dirty thing. It becomes very. So that is the reason that we require two tones. So none of the but up to some extent the Roman script is satisfying. Why? Because we can use directly your ASCII recognized or some this recognizes already there. We can use diacritic. But in case of Bangla, it is very difficult. I tried. It's not like I did not try. I even tried for Devanagari also. But there are issues.
In IP, it's a possible. In IP, is simple.
I tried. But how will you represent scope? If there is a solution, it's very good.
This diacritic is perfect.
And especially one more thing, which is important like Sanskrit. What is it? Halan. Use of, if I use Bangla or Devanagari, Halan should be allowed to be used. But if I have checked into CDEC typing tool, when we keep Halan, it automatically connects.
No, there is another option in the Unicode chart. We call it the joiner and non-joiner. Joiner will join, non-joiner will not join. If you type like a Halan, then there is a explicit character non-joiner. Then the next character will not join with the cluster. It will not form any cluster.
But
So
then,
non-joiner is there.
but then if you set single, setting is single, that means it will be applicable for the entire.
No, that's the problem is that whenever we are writing,
Yeah.
we need to know that we need some non-joiner here.
Okay,
So we need to
specific.
write the non-joiner.
Specific.
Specific non-joiner.
So that is one solution, but the tone challenge that has to be resolved. Okay. So for now, Roman script is something which is giving us some respite in this type of challenge. So that's all.
Any more questions you want to ask to the expert? Okay, so I'd like to thank you, sir, for your insightful and very descriptive discussion and presentation.